Welcome back to another important TA session with the SI family. Right now, you see a lot of different patterns inside crypto, but some of them are showing you really crucial, critical role they are playing out. What are those patterns? How they decide the market structure and what direction it actually goes and how it actually plays out. That's what we are going to look at. And the pattern with how they actually practically play out in the market. We are going to dig deeper into that with you today. So let's begin. This is what you actually see in most of the crypto assets. You can go look at a lot of different assets with good fundamentals and you're going to see this. Now, this is not something bad. You're coming to the downside. The market is moving to the downside. I agree initially. You're trending to the downside. You come lower. Your candles, the red ones, are looking big. That means there is enough selling volume. And then what happens? Your volume reduces or the momentum decreases. The selling pressure to the downside decreases. So without much delay, let's dig deep in. Say these are the patterns which you're observing there right now. So here, your momentum is to the downside. You are getting increasing momentum in bearishness, but at one point that decreases. Even though you wick to the downside, it goes back up and close. So that's a small candle body showing the sellers are getting a little bit exhausted. Fine. Now what happens? From there, yes, the sellers push the price to the downside till this point, but by the time the candle closes, bulls come back in and push it higher and it closes here. So that means even though the price came this low, it actually went back up here and closed. So that's showing you bullish momentum. And if you put that into the market right now, you actually have a lot of assets showing that is playing out right now in the crypto market. It is interesting to actually see, say for example, the market trends up first and then you kind of slows down. You start to get red members coming in, increasing the momentum to the downside and then continuing to the bottom. But at one point you see the candle bodies start to reduce. The height here, say H1, is less than the H2. So the size is decreasing, meaning the momentum is reducing. And then what happens? Even though the candle opens here and you get a long wick to the downside, the body usually goes up and close. So that is showing you something bullish there happening, meaning the price was going lower, but it came back up and closed there. Now, what's happening right now in the market is a bit different, meaning, yeah, you have done this and then you happen to go back up. Then your momentum kind of reduced and at that point sellers actually entered the market. So they kind of showed you this, a kind of reversal there, and then you happen to increase the momentum to the downside. You came lower, but as you were coming to the downside, again the same thing is happening. The momentum to the downside is reducing. Fine, and again you are getting even more longer wick here with a candle body close like this. Now, if this happens in a 4-hour, yeah, there is a lot of uncertainties. But if it's happening on a daily, it kind of ensures you, okay, that's valid. But if it's happening on a weekly or a monthly, that's showing you a lot. Meaning, if that is happening on a weekly or a monthly, that means huge amount of buys are entering there for long term. You are watching that here. So your potential for moving up the ladder going that direction is high, because most likely the next candle can be a small one or a big one, it doesn't actually matter, but followed by that you are going to see this movement. Now it can take 2 or 3 different candles to do that, but you are going to trend back up because this area is now your buying zone. People want to buy this asset here because whenever the price drops, investors or traders consider that as a buying opportunity and they just buy a ton of it. So what else you want to do? You want to do the same. You want to follow the market to make money. If you like learning through short videos like this and you want to follow up, continue learning and to to earn more, you need to learn more. So if you are ready to follow that path, look at this video, you can follow that. Otherwise, if you are looking to learn the fundamentals, the current affairs, the technical analysis of the entire market or macro analysis, you can follow this video. Guys, if you like this session, please do hit that like and subscribe button. That supports the channel a lot. And I'll meet you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.